Somebody really feels like they have run out of time when it comes to you. So the beautiful meditation that I did just before when I was getting the download for this was, don't know if you guys remember the movie Casper. And so right at the end when Casper and Christina Ricci were dancing and he just whispers into her ear, "Can I keep you?" Oh, obviously, then he had to turn back into a ghost, didn't he? So with that, the download is that your person feels like they've run out of time. They still want to keep you. The other part to this message is that you can't put life lessons into somebody. They have to be able to live and experience life themselves, and it's very much the whole depiction of that movie, isn't it? You know, Casper, he didn't have time. He didn't get that opportunity to live his life and experience everything. So it's a bit of a heavy energy today. So let's dive in and we'll find out what's going on with your energy. What are you going through right now to tie you to this reading? But, can I keep you? This is beautiful. All right. Let's dive in and find out what's going on. All right, so what are you going through right now currently? I just heard what's at your table. So, I don't know what that means. You could be sitting down at a table right now, thinking about buying a new table. I'm seeing round tables as well. 7 of Cups. Okay, unclear, illusion, confusion, lacking focus, wishfulness. You could be picking up on their energy is what I'm hearing. You could be in a bit of a slump yourself. Really lacking direction about, you know, what you want your year to look like. Maybe you've come across or had kind of maybe some, what's the word? See, I can't even think. That's the energy that you're in right now. Maybe you're having trouble thinking. Unclear, you know, maybe you've had a few setbacks of recent, you know, too many things going on. It's like you're having trouble focusing. Yeah, what else are you going through? 6 of Cups, memories, revisiting the past, someone returns. Okay, so you could be feeling very nostalgic. You could also be a little bit tongue-tied right now. Maybe looking at old photos of this person, wondering what they're up to. The thing is, right, when it comes to the second part of that download where I was talking about you have to let people live their lives. You can't put lessons into somebody. They have to go out and experience those things. They have to burn to learn. They have to learn from the lessons here. I think with this collective, you guys have either got like a big age difference, you know, or the levels of maturity are different, or you've lived a lot more in your life than this person. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It is, I will say, it is a tough thing to be able to go through though, to be able to watch the person that you care about from afar experience their own life lessons in order for them to be able to experience life, burn to learn, to grow into the person that they've always meant to be. That's a tough, that is a tough societal block to be able to get through, is that age difference there. And I think you're very much in reminiscing at the moment about maybe even some of those times as well. Maybe you were very much a teacher, I'm hearing, in the dynamic. I'm hearing I'm only a few steps ahead, or, you know, something like that. I think this collective, you guys are, the energy that I'm sitting in and what I keep hearing is that you guys are being quite hard on yourself as well. Like with this 7 of Cups, should I have done this differently? Should I have done that differently? The thing is though, it comes back to what I've been saying, letting people transform on their own, you know, become their own beautiful little butterfly. You guys have done the right thing here, okay? So don't Don't beat yourself up about that. You got to get yourself out of that Seven of Cups. Everything happens for a reason. I'm smelling pears right now, so I don't know if any of you guys wears like pear cologne or smokes vapes, pear flavored vapes or something. I don't know. I've been out to a couple of festivals of recent, and that's all I could smell when I was there. That might tie you to this reading. Very interesting. What else are you guys going through? As much as you are kind of reminiscing about the past and wishing about what you could do better, I feel like for you guys, this collective, you really are focusing on your own abundance here. You're none of coins. It's very interesting. I think you've got Seven of Cups energy, so you've got a lot of what if about your personal life, but I also said it as well about where you were heading. I think it's quite messy up here right now for you guys, but you're aware that these cups need to be depleted. You need to only kind of focus on one thing at a time. And you're like, okay, well, there's not much I can do with this, right? Because that's the type of mentality you have. You've let this little butterfly go off and, you know, learn to spread their wings and all that sort of stuff. So this collective, don't make this fit, but you guys are already aware that there's not much you can do in this situation, because this is how you've always had this dynamic. You've always allowed them to be able to be off and go for it, be free and explore what they need to do. So the only things that you can control, which is good, even though you're reminiscing about, oh, I wish I could do better, you also know that I think that's just old thoughts replaying, right? You're focusing on what you can control. Even though you're not quite sure how your financial path or your abundance is going to be looking like this year, you're aware of this is what you have control over, so this is what you're going to focus on. With the Knight's Fury, I'm hearing, okay, so beautiful. I think I think this is what's coming for you guys. Why am I hearing 2 weeks? 2 weeks, okay. So like I said, I think you guys have had a few little upsets towards, you know, just of recent, and that's kind of got you down, but this is going to deplete, right? And then this is going to take off. What else are you guys currently going through? I just had energy drinks as well. So this collective, you guys might like energy drinks. Yeah, see, 7. Hangman underneath the 7 of Cups. Aha moment. It's like, yeah, all right. I've been here before. I don't need to stress about this. This is not something that I can control. And maybe this is why this reading is coming to you, because it's that little reminder, okay, yeah, this is not what I'm about. I know what I need to do. It's time to focus. The aha moment. You don't like to be stuck and stagnant, this collective. You guys like to keep moving. What else are you guys going through? 6 of Wands, yeah. And then the 2 of Coins. I'm hearing for you guys, I don't think you're aware of it yet, but in the next couple of weeks here, there is going to be a shift when it comes to your 9 of Coins path, your career stability as well. Maybe you guys haven't been feeling too stable of late, especially if you're not sure about where you want to be this year. I am seeing that there is going to be a shift, an energetic shift, okay? I don't see money coming in or anything like that, but this is more of a, it's like this energy, this 7 of Cups energy, when it comes to the love connection or whatever, finally depletes, and then it's like I said, full steam ahead. There is something that is coming in. I don't think it's financial, but it is to do, and then won't tell me what it is, because some things need to be left up to being a surprise, okay? But you do have something coming in when it comes to stability and Pentacles, but it's not like a huge fortune or something. I'm also hearing recognition for some of you for your hard work when it comes to whatever you guys do for a living, so that's beautiful. Maybe get like Employee of the Month or something. All right, 9 of Coins, current energy. Come on. 9 of Coins, come on. Be very quiet. I literally have not had one like, there we go. Okay, so Nine of Coins. Oh, I've got too many. No, take them. Okay. So lunar eclipse, timing in about 3 months. Okay. I think that's, like I said, something coming in 2 weeks. So this may be a segue for you guys. It is probably the pivot that you need for your direction when it comes to your stability and finance and stuff like that. But I don't think it's actually going to manifest with Magician here. I don't think it's actually going to kind of come to full circle fruition here until about 3 months' time. All right, so if you guys are stressing about money and all that sort of stuff, you'll know if this reading for you is for you if something happens that kind of pivots you in about 2 weeks. So for example here, you know, it could be that you end up launching a side hustle, or you get a promotion at work, but it doesn't take full effect until 3 months' time. You could be starting something new, like I said, side hustle. You could be adding on another service to your business. You could be studying, right? You could start some sort of course, which then segues you into being able to launch another business or add another service to your business. You see what I'm saying? All right, but Queen of Wands, perfect. All right. Whatever this boost is that you've got coming, it's going to set you, like I said, into that Knight of Swords energy there, which is great. So, daring, maverick. You could also like that movie, Top Gun. Right. What else? Last one. Very interesting. There's not much here when it comes to love. I think it's because you guys are aware. You are aware here that it's whatever this connection is for you when it comes to love is that it needs to be set free. Yes, there's the reminiscing and the heaviness of the heart here because this person does have a tie to your heart. But you understand the greater outcome of this. Oh, you know, when there's something that's out of your control, you just put it in a box and you move it aside. All right. You guys are definitely focusing on yourself, though, what you guys want for your future, which is beautiful. Knight of Swords. Last one for current energy. And then, another timing card, Moon. Okay. I think you guys are going through an ascension period as well, and this is probably why this nostalgia is coming up too. So if there's still things that maybe you are ruminating on when it comes to this connection, this is a good time for you to be able to clear it out in readiness for this 2 weeks coming. Okay, blocked intuition, misconception. You could be dreaming a lot at the moment as well. You could be having sudden rushes of anxiety. And if that is you, I think that's actually tied to your person, is what I'm hearing. It's them going through and feeling anxious and you guys picking up on that energy. Definitely some crazy dreams because they're showing me, yeah, wild imagination. Okay, cool. All right, so that is your current energy. We'll go into what your person's current energy is. All right. Yeah. I feel like the person who you're connected to, like I said, at the start, they feel like they've run out of time with you. So I just keep going back to that scene with, Casper and them dancing. And remember, it goes to like 12 o'clock and then he has to leave because, he turns back into a ghost again. I feel like it's already hit midnight and your person feels like, there's no more time. It's done. So it'd be interesting to see what their energy is. 4 of Cups. Yeah. All right. What's their current energy? What's your person going through? It's tied to this, please. What's your person going through? Okay, so Emperor in reverse, inflexible, undisciplined, They could have some father issues here. It's also got here like rigid and aggressive. I think that they're kicking themselves, obviously. Maybe they were inflexible, and that was one of the things that stopped them from being able to bring this into fruition with you guys. Like I said, they've run out of time. So there's been either some inflexibility or some indecision, some Two of Pentacles energy here when it comes to your connection here. I don't think they spoke when they needed to. Eight of Wands. All right. Queen of Swords. I think they're being very, very hard on themselves at the moment. They're Queen of Swordsing themselves here. Like I said, this person's really kicking themselves. I want one more for Queen of Swords. Like, I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have done that. And that's exactly kind of what you guys are like with, you know, your energy towards them. I wouldn't be surprised. You guys are probably you're picking up their energy. Because like I said, it was only a little bit, a portion of yours, your current energy was focused on them. The rest was focused on you. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you're actually you're picking up on their energy, okay? And that anxiety and all that sort of stuff. One more for Queen of Swords. We've got Four of Swords, and then Two of Wands. But making adjustments. I wish I had have been able to say this, or I should have done this. I should have made this decision. I shouldn't have waited so long here. But Ten of Swords. There was definitely an ending that was put in place. Lacking a strategy, I think, as well for your person. I mean, this person at the moment is showing up as an Emperor in reverse. So when an Emperor is upright, they are about, establishment, being in control, orderly, protective, powerful, like thought out, like leaders, big like daddy energy, okay? And I think that this person it feels like when I'm in their energy, they didn't have the opportunity to be able to have a strategy with this. So you need to go with the flow with some things, but this person and emperors and masculine energy in general, they prefer structure. They like to have structure in their life. It's not a bad thing. So some structure is very, very good. You think about it. I mean, masculine energy is about structure, whereas a feminine energy is all about flow and allowing things to come in. And that's why it's so important that all of us have a good balance of masculine and feminine energy, because you think about it, if we lived in feminine energy the whole time, we would never get anything done. We would just be like living off with the fairies. The houses would never get clean. We'd never go to work, all that sort of stuff. We need masculine energy. We need structure. We need that go-getter attitude to be able to get ourselves out of bed every day. So, but with your person, they may have been in a bit more, and I think that's what it is. They were in their feminine energy with this connection. They were going with the flow a little too much. And that's why it's like the clock ticked, Yeah. All right. Current, what else are they going through? Current energy, please. Four of Cups and the Hermit, and then Four of Coins. Holy moly. I think this person is soul searching at the moment. I think I'm just hearing left them worse for wear. I don't think you guys are aware of this. Like, you might be feeling their anxiety and all that, but I don't think you guys are aware that it's actually from them. I think you guys think it's your own. I see someone here who's really kind of a shell at themselves at the moment, and that's the thing, like going over all of the missed opportunities here. I think this person is really asking themselves a lot of questions as well. Like I said, like in a nutshell, they are kicking themselves that they didn't act sooner with you guys. It could be, they could also be having issues for the home, with the home is what I'm hearing here. Or financial issues too. I want to dive in and we'll find out. Let me just finish the current energy and then we'll dive in and we'll find out what some of those problems were to be able to tie you to it. But yeah, okay. I was waiting for this card to come out. Five of Swords. So conflict. So there could have been, especially because if you guys did have a big age gap, societal differences here. So there could have been a lot of hostility between loved ones, family, work, all that sort of stuff when it comes to your connection. Could it, because I was hearing like a lot of fingers in the pie here. So there could have been a lot of people who were having their say when it comes to this connection. Nice one. But they're going over this as well is what I'm hearing. Two more. Ace of Coins, but they've got a new beginning coming in 1 to 2 weeks as well. Mirroring. This is a magical reading. All right. They've got something coming in as well. Shifting consciousness, gaining strength, final steps, making progress here and offering. Very interesting, right? Both of you in your own way, you guys are mirroring. You're mirroring each other's emotions, or you're picking up on their emotions, but both of you within 2 weeks are going to have some sort of pivot when it comes to your security, your stability, your financial abundance. And guys, I need to make it clear as well. When I talk about financial abundance, I'm not talking about making it big, okay? I'm not talking about, having thousands of dollars start to roll into your bank account every month or anything like that. When I talk about abundance, it's like we only need enough money just to be able to get by. Like money flows easily and effortlessly. I have more than enough money that I know what to do with, but it's not like you guys are going to start, throwing money up in the air. That's not what I'm talking about. And when you've been on a bit of a spiritual journey for a while, you get to that point where you realize that money isn't important. It's all about happiness. It's all about, you being grateful for the surroundings that you're in. Like I'm so grateful for this beautiful home. I was very, very blessed to be able to get this when I did, but it was all lined up from the universe because I worked effing hard, my butt off to be able to get it. Okay. And so that's what I'm talking about when I talk about reward and things like that. It's abundance in a way that it's going to be enough for you to make you happy. Okay. Sorry, that came out for a reason. I got very passionate there. So some of you guys, I guess, needed to hear that. I think maybe because, people do get a little bit maybe confused with like, oh, well, and it's that gain. Oh, if I do this, well, I'm gonna get this. No. If you're following your passion, you're following your heart, you're being a good person, you're being good to other people, you're doing the right thing, yes, you get rewarded with what makes you happy. Sometimes it could be internal abundance. Sometimes it might just be mental peace. It might be clarity you're gifted with. Maybe something comes to your table that maybe you'd been waiting for an answer for a long time, and then boom, the universe shows it to you. That's kind of abundance as well. Maybe you make a new friend. Like, there's lots of different things that equal to abundance and success in life, and everybody's view on that is different. Okay. Deviation over, sorry. But you guys have got, both of you, it's amazing. I love this. Both of you have got something really cool coming in when it comes to your stability and all that sort of stuff in the next couple of weeks. New things, which I'm hearing will probably align you together, but let's just wait. All right, so that's your person's current energy. I want to find out as well how or what was kind of blocking them in the past anyway. Let me just find some cards. Okay, so what was blocking your person? All right. What was blocking this person from the collective? Okay, so caution here. Maybe they were told to be cautious of you. I've got stalking, psychic attacks, negative energy, time to cleanse. Maybe the people around them, like I said, there was a reason why I went into that societal difference and said there was conflict around you two. Maybe the people that your person is connected to, you know, told them to be cautious of you here. Maybe they made you out to be the villain in the story here. They could also have eyes on them as well. And then Chaser. They could also have eyes on them watching. So what I'm hearing is those people are watching your person, but they're also watching you as well. So they must be on your social media. Or fake profiles I just heard, or yeah, watching you somehow. You could also be friends with these people, or you know them, who knows. I'm hearing a few different things for that, so don't make it fair. Like I said, every part needs to match, every part needs to resonate. Make sure you ask your spirit team for specific signs and things like that to really tie you to this reading, okay? You as well, yourself here, could have been in chaser energy. You could have really kind of been on this person's coattails. So pushing, yearning, neediness. Maybe they thought that you wanted a lot more. And that made them feel uncomfortable. Maybe they couldn't give you what you wanted as well. If the chasers come out, we could be dealing with an avoidant and an anxious attachment style. What else? Block. Confession. Maybe there's something that they need to tell you that they have been holding on to that they weren't ready to admit yet. Red flags. I'm hearing for this specific collective, the people around them made you look like a huge big red flag. Sorry, and they want me to wave my little red flag thing. They made you look like you were a huge red flag in their eyes, okay? It's a bit sad, isn't it? But let's continue on. Blocking. And I think maybe this is what this person is holding on to as well. Emotional armor. There's definitely some things that your person didn't want you to know when it come to this connection, when it come to their emotional feelings here for you. But just in general, if this has been in your connection here where you've got people who are talking in the background poorly about you and they're connected to your person here, I'm hearing a couple of different things. So if their friends or family know about you, there's obviously been some things said, okay? And what tends to happen is when we're upset and if we are unhealed, okay, and self-unaware, and we go to the people that we love most to talk to them about our problems, you know, we can have a tendency to be able to make things look a particular way, sway them to one side. And of course, what do our friends and family want to do? They want to keep us safe. They want to protect us. They think that they are doing the right thing at that time. And so if there's, I'm just saying that there is a reason why this person's friends and family or whatever don't have the nicest opinion about you. And it would have been started due to your person saying some things that they probably wish they hadn't of now. And that's something that they have to deal with. That's something that they have to be able to fix in their own lives before you guys can even get back together or come back in. This person is holding, I am seeing a suit. I'm seeing someone in an armored suit here. This person has a lot of armor that they have to remove to be able to kind of clean this problem up. Blocking, caution, fresh start. This person also could have come to their friends as well, or family, whoever it is in their life, and said that they wanted a fresh start, and they said, caution. I really don't like that card. I know I made these cards, but when I'm looking at that person, I'm like, oh God, does not make me feel nice. I think there's been a lot of things that has held this person back, to be honest. Clarity. Things becoming clear, removing old colored glasses. I think this person, remember as well, right? So the download is that this person feels like they've missed their opportunity with you. I think that there has been some clarity when it comes to this chaser thing. Things becoming clear. Maybe you weren't needy. Maybe you weren't chasing them at all. Also, them removing the rose-colored glasses from their surrounding situations. Maybe they do see you as someone who was or is destined for them when you go with the download confession. Delusional. I think this person, and that's where that Seven of Cups energy comes in from you guys as well. Like, I'm just hearing, is this person even going to believe me? Like, they're thinking they're crazy right now about probably the situation that they've gotten themselves in. And I'm just hearing like Days of Our Lives. So it sounds like one big bloody soap opera. Ah, God, goodness gracious. Like, I'm hearing I must be effing delusional if this person is going to take me back after all this, is what I'm hearing. All right, one more for emotional armor. And then dreams. I think you are heavily in this person's dreams at the moment. I think that's the only place I can kind of really connect with you at this point in time. Daydreaming, night dreaming, thinking of you as they stare out the window. But not only that, I think this person is very much in a dreamer type energy about all of this just being like poof, gone. Like, if I had a magic wand, what would I do in order to be able to have this situation fixed, is what I'm hearing. Like, they wish it could all just be fixed like that. All right. All right, I want to get Love Pop, and we'll see, just confirm what's going on. Hello, Rosie. And your papa. All right. What's been blocking them? Cycles. Okay, you could have been around the merry-go-round with this person quite a few times. We keep replaying the same story over and over again, and it never ends well. When are we going to do things better so we can get better? There's something here as well about the level of your detachment, especially like when it comes to that whole understanding about, things cannot things that aren't in your control, you're just letting go of. That takes a lot of times around the merry-go-round to be able to master that. What else? Blocks. Concerning the blocks. I took forever in making up my mind. That's exactly right. About our connection. Instead of speaking to you, I would run away and indulge in unnecessary pleasure in order to ignore my feelings. So there's a reason why I said avoidant, anxious attachment as well. So instead of being able to feel the emotions of whatever you two were going through, they would just go and busy themselves or numb themselves however they could in order to be able to not feel the pain. What else? Okay, I was always hot and cold with you as well. Like I said, I think this person's kind of is going over every single little detail here. Yeah, it was too much. Our connection was too much for me to handle. Age difference, confirmation. You know, instant cosmic connection, similar upbringing or dating history, differences in age but maturity level is almost the same. Or I'm hearing the opposite for that, you know. It could be that you guys are the same age and one is very, very mature and one is not, or there is a difference in age, but one is very mature but the younger one is more mature and the older one is immature. I make it fit. Okay. See, age difference can happen in so many different forms, okay? And the thing is, when it comes to maturity as well, you gain maturity by experiencing life lessons, going through and having different jobs, different family dynamics, different, you know, friendship dynamics, different relationships, you know, moving to different cities, travel, all that sort of stuff. We gain our maturity and our wisdom through our experiences in life. And that's like a huge thing for this collective, was that this person who you're tied to, unfortunately, when you guys were in your connection, they hadn't experienced life as much as you had. And that's why you are so freeing and understanding about them having to spread their wings. Because you'd already experienced life. You'd already were wise. You already had done all the things that you kind of, you know, expected of yourself at that point in time. This person, on the other hand, didn't. They needed to go out and experience life for themselves. And desensitized, yeah, that's confirmation as well, you know, about the avoidance here. The pain of our separation is tearing me apart, and this is what they could be doing as well right now. So I don't know how to handle my feelings and emotions. Instead of working through them, I used to take whatever helps to numb the pain. So feeling numb, suppressing feelings, and that's the other thing. Okay, so if your person is doing this while they're in, you know, separation from you guys, this is something that they have to overcome, part of their experience as well, because this isn't healthy. This isn't a healthy way to deal with emotions. We need to be able to feel those emotions, whether we feel like they're good or bad. In avoiding anything in life, it's not just love, but this is avoidance with anything in life. This is, you know, like any kind of problems, or even, you know, just like waiting, like having your washing pile up for, you know, a week at a time, or, you know, oh God, I'm trying to think of so many different other things for being avoidant. You know what I'm saying though? Okay, what I'm saying is this person, they still need to learn this out of them. They still have to learn that desensitizing themselves isn't good and isn't the right way to be able to combat their feelings. So if your person is still doing this, this is something that they still need to grow out of, okay? Life lessons. All right. Any more? And time is ticking. Boy, oh boy, do they know it. I'm trying to be patient. I want to return, and I want to return to you. Being apart from you feels like eternity. Like I said, they already think that this is, they've lost, they dropped the ball with you here. Time is difficult to calculate when in union, but feels never ending when we're apart. And that's the thing as well. I think that was the other reason why this person was so very, you know, kind of blasé and going with the flow in your connection here. They probably never thought that you would ever leave. But it feels never ending, you know, time is difficult to calculate when in union. So when you guys were together, look, it feels and sounds like it was very kind of harmonious. And that's probably what allowed them to be able to go with the flow. But when you guys are apart, it's unbearable for them. That's why they've been desensitizing. It doesn't make it right though, okay? To be honest, it does sound like your person here, and I can't sugarcoat this, guys, probably is unawakened, okay? They haven't experienced enough life lessons and enough trauma within their soul to be able to wake them up like you guys have, okay? And it's not a bad thing, but it's that life lesson thing again. But I think you guys get this, 111. You guys understand this, so I don't need to harp on about it. You guys understand that, because you wouldn't be the individual with your mentality if you hadn't, okay? But I'm fearful of letting go of what I have and what I know. What you're asking of me is impossible and makes me feel extremely uncomfortable. You guys could have been together between March and May and June. All right, I want to get what is coming next for you guys. What's coming next for you guys? How long we're talking? All right, so in 2 weeks' time, you guys have got some good stuff coming in, pivot-wise, when it comes to stability, which is great. Let's dive in and find out what's coming in love for you to... Oh my God, 2 weeks or 2 months. It feels more like 2 months. Well, let's see. Hang on. Oh, look. I'll back it up with some time cards. All right. What's coming in? What's the next movement thing with love for you guys? How many weeks or months, whatever it is, this year? Okay. Yeah, fireworks. That's nice. November. Come on. Later than you think. Okay, so 2 months. All right, thank you. 2 months. We'll find out what's happening in November, but not in this reading. All right. Okay, what's coming up for you too? All right. 2 months. All right. The thing is, though, as well, guys, it's like, I think both of you have got something pivotal coming in 2 weeks' time. That's way more important than love. All right. What have you guys got coming up in 2 months? Second chance, reconciliation, making amends. Okay, opportunity. Distracted, escaping, pushing away. I want to get one more. Stress. All right. Look, I do see, yeah, reconciliation, making amends. I do see there is an opportunity where you two will come back together, but there's something here about your person and their lessons. Have they learnt enough here? Because we've got stressed, distracted, and escaping. I think if this person, especially when it comes to, I just keep being drawn back to that desensitized card. If your person is still avoiding their feelings, numbing out their feelings by whatever coping mechanism they have, okay? So this doesn't have to be just substances. This could be going to the gym too much. This could be, I'm hearing shopping. It could be gambling. Whatever they can do to be able to take their mind off of you and the problem at hand here. This person is just going to run away again. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to be completely honest here. Let me keep going. I'll confirm that. Heart fog, mixed signals, yeah. This person wants to come in and have a second chance, but for this particular collective, I don't think resistance, yeah. You know what I'm hearing as well? Past life too. Okay, so we've got secret admirer, suppressing. This happens quite a lot as well when you guys, when you come back into one another, and I see this a lot in my readings, my personal readings that I do for you guys, and through my own bloody readings here that I do for you guys, right? That there's always some sort of karmic lesson, karmic interference that always comes in around the time that you guys reconnect. Don't make a fit. You'll know if this has happened in your own connection before. Like I said, there's something here about the merry-go-round. So you guys will know if this fits for you. But I see that this person, they are coming back in, but there's going to be some sort of karmic interference. And it could be to do with the friendship group, or it could be to do... I want to get one more. Resistance. Free-spirited adventure, risk. There's something here, again, I think when it comes to that whole caution, when it comes to you, I think that this person is going to be told to be cautious again when it comes to coming back into your energy. And because I'm hearing, think of the risks here. That's what the people around them are telling your person. And it's going to bring back past trauma. And if your person hasn't dealt with their past trauma when it comes to their avoidance, when it comes to their scarcity mindset of this connection, that's when they're going to get stressed, and that's when they're going to do a runner again. That's why there's a huge... I say everything for a reason, and that's why I went into, I got passionate, or whatever it is, much depth, right, about them making sure that they've healed out the things that they need to. Because the thing is, right, is that forever in life will always be triggered, okay? Every level has a devil. We can successfully heal out a lot of things in our life, but other things, we just get better at managing them. And there's nothing wrong with that, like even the best of us. And, even Sabrina Soha, right? I don't know if you guys follow her, but she is with an avoidant partner on TikTok, and Tech Guy, I think his name is. And they talk about having relationships with anxious and avoidant attachment styles. Now, she has done a lot of work on herself when it comes to her anxious attachment style. She's done a freaking amazing job, but she still suffers. It's just we get better at it. Life, life stays the same. Life will always be given life lessons. We get better at it. What I'm saying is if your person needs to make sure that they have... So if they get triggered when it comes to this, and if they start hearing that again from their friends and their family or work colleagues or whoever it is, I'll be cautious about this person, because they obviously don't. They think that they've got the best intentions at heart for your person, but remember, they also spat a lot of stuff out at the beginning too. So they haven't been able to either change their mind, or who knows? Who knows? This reading could go on for hours if I was to go into every bloody detail. But what I'm trying to get at is, if your person gets stressed and they haven't worked on their avoidant attachment issues and how they can do better when it comes to desensitizing, feeling their emotions. If this comes up and they get told to be cautious and all that, they're going to freak out again. They need to be able to handle this differently, okay? They need to be able to not desensitize. They need to be able to, as well, be in their masculine energy, because back when they were with you, they were a little bit more in their feminine energy. They were going with the flow. Escape. Confusion. Unclear. I think it will put them in a state of confusion again. What about this? What about that? To be honest, I think this person needs to be quiet about who they're talking to. Because the thing is, right, like I was saying, our loved ones have the best intention for us. And I get that wholeheartedly. But if when we become self-aware and we know what triggers us as well, if we know that we're going to potentially be triggered again from something, how do I word this? Hang on. What can we do to alleviate that trigger? You know, if we can, and it's not about being in avoidance, but if we can avoid the trigger as best we can, because we know that we get triggered about it. It's like, okay, so let me put this into context for you guys. So alcoholics, they know that they have a weakness, okay? And when they stop drinking, they know that alcohol is their weakness. So what do? They avoid alcohol. They don't have it near them. That's what I'm trying to say. So in order for this to be able to flip the script, okay, your person needs to be very self-aware of their triggers, of their avoidant tendencies, and avoid the things that are going to trigger them, okay? All right, last one, stress. Mistakes. Misunderstood victim. I want one more for mistakes. 2 more. Family and apology. Okay. I think this is forgiveness, return, family. I think this is what comes in if your person takes a second chance instead of escaping again. Apology, return. They definitely want to be able to right their wrongs here, that's for sure. Finality. I want one more for that. Breaking point. This person, I think, has got a big decision that they need to choose here when it comes to you. They need to decide what they want to do here. To be honest, I feel like whoever your person is connected to is literally going to tell them it's either you or them. But to be honest, I want one more for breaking point. I think that's what's. Let me get some tarot for that breaking point. I think that's what is going to happen in this connection, right? But I'm actually seeing masculine strength with that. Like, I think this, because I pick up on energy, right? With every card I get, I feel the emotion of whatever is coming through with the person who you're connected to or whoever I'm reading the energy for the reading, right? With this breaking point, I'm literally feeling anger and rage and determination. So I just want to confirm that. All right, breaking point. I think this person is pissed. Breaking point. Yeah. What have we got? Hang on. Breaking point. Yeah, and then King of Cups. Yeah. And then Death. So Knight of Cups, a Chariot. We've literally got the Knight of Cups progressing into the King of Cups here with movement in the middle. To be honest, I feel like this person's just going to go see you later. I think like when it initially happens, there's going to be a lot of fiery emotion. It's like I'm really hearing like you really don't care that much about my happiness. Like this, your person is pissed, I'll be honest. I feel like they're finally going to break the karmic cycle here. Keep going. That's if your person decides to want to come forward. Remember, that's the thing, like life is a choose your own adventure. Every decision we make leads us to a different path. Yes, we can always get back onto the main path, but it may take a little while first. So this outcome really will depend on whether your person does come forward or not, okay? Like I said, if this person gets triggered and they fall back into their old ways, they're not going to come forward. They're going to escape. But if this person gets triggered by the people around them, and if they have healed enough, and they see themselves. That's the thing. They see themselves here. They see that these people here are blocking my happiness, and it angers them, like in a good way, because your person is finally seeing themselves as well. It's like, why don't I get a choice for my happiness? And why should you make me choose between you and the person that I love, is what I'm hearing. And to be honest, like friends, family, whoever it is, it's not how it should be. Those people have got some healing to do themselves, okay? In the nicest way, all right? Everyone's got their own drama. Oh my God, this is like the longest reading I've ever done. The Tower. I think a lot of big changes are going to be happening for your person around this time, okay? For once in their life, they're choosing themselves. This is great. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, guys, okay? Much love. There's a lot of stuff to get through. But look, they're coming back in Emperor strength. So that's amazing. If they get this opportunity to, okay? All right, guys, well, much love. And if you'd like to book a personalized reading with me, all you have to do is click the link in my bio.